Hello everyone, Pixel Tidbits here, bringing you a guide for the Prawn suit in SubNautica. Gonna run you through most everything, starting with how to build it. You're gonna need to have gotten the parts and also the mobile vehicle bay. And then obviously the required resources. Once you fabricate it, it'll build in midair over the water, but it will fall into the water, so make sure you're building it in kind of a shallow area. That way you can actually get into it and utilize it safely. It has several modules. Also, you can equip various arms to it. I do literally mean you can change out the arms. Hull reinforcements, engine efficiency, they all are pretty self-explanatory in their descriptions. All of them work pretty well. The sad fact is you can only have 4 equipped at any given time. So different configurations may be necessary. You can also make the Seamoth and the Prawn suit into quite powerful pack mules if you do 4 storage modules. I have a separate video regarding vehicle storage options in SubNautica, so check that out if you're interested. Anyway, the different arms are also pretty intricate. There's some fun ones like the grappling arm, the propulsion cannon arm, different things like that. I'll show them all. I'll show most of them, hopefully all of them, throughout the video here. The torpedoes work the same as the Seamoth. The difference is they're on your arm. You still have to get out to mess with the torpedoes, sadly. It's a little bit annoying and clunky, but there you go. In its basic state, it just has the arms and the jump jet. You walk around with the sticks. I'm playing on PS4, so most of my controls are for PS4. I don't know much other ones. Your triggers will control the arms. If you go mining or looking for resources with this, with the drill arm, you'll need one of the hands to pick things up. Otherwise, you constantly have to get in and out of the suit. It can be kind of annoying. You do also have the... there you go. That's how you... It'll actually pick things up like a hand. It's kind of cool. It can be a little touchy sometimes, though. You can freely manipulate the storage from the beginning. Again, you can make it bigger or smaller if you want. It comes with 2 power cells. You can upgrade these to ion power cells if you so desire and if you get that recipe. I haven't really found a need to worry about the prawn suit power at any point. If you do, of course, there's numerous configurations that can be used. The primary upgrade you're probably going to want is the jump jet upgrade. It doubles the power, and it's just overall one of the best upgrades for the prawn suit. Like, this right here is just the suit struggling to get up about 30 meters. Not a lot of power, not a lot of oomph. Go ahead and get out any upgrade you want to apply. The panel's on the left-hand side of the suit. I was, for some reason, trying to get into the storage module here, and I don't know why. But anyhow, go ahead and apply the upgrade of your choice. And then once the jump jet is applied, you can go ahead and apply the jump jet here. Once you do, go ahead and get back in your prawn suit. I was having a hard time on this particular day with the different panels being very touchy. And just to show you guys the difference, I'm going to go back to the sea floor here, just straight down. You don't take fall damage in the prawn suit, by the way. It's pretty awesome. Straight from 40 meters. Not even... And it holds it above the water. It's not even trying. Like... There's no contest for this upgrade. Like, it's amazing. It makes getting back into the Cyclops a lot easier. Just like, because that can be later. It's really useful to dock with the Cyclops, and you can just straight fly, as you can see here. Just basically keep feathering the jump jet, and it'll hold you at the level, and you can glide for ages. This upgrade cannot be understated in its absolute value. I mean, I'm sure there's configurations that wouldn't use it, but I love it. With the field of view that the Prawn suit offers, it's one of the best ways to explore the game. I mean, Seamoth, yeah, it's great as a car, but in the long run, you'll probably use the Prawn suit far more often. It is also the vehicle that has the deepest depth marker of anything in the game. Okay, so speaking of depth, there's the info for you. It covers the different modules. Mark 2 and 3 take the previous module to make. Hull reinforcement and engine efficiency, things like that, are useful in both the Seamoth and the Prawn suit. Other things are Prawn suit specific, so make sure to use what you need. The drill arm is probably the most useful arm for the entire suit. It allows you to break open chunks. You can also mine ion cubes, other assorted resources. It'll help you the most. Jump jet and drill arm, probably the two most useful things to find. You will have a little bit of a time looking for chunks. They look like this. You've probably seen them up to this point. But in case you haven't, you can also break them by hand if you need to. Make sure you click on the object with the X button. Don't try to pick it up. As you see here with the arm, it doesn't work. You actually have to hit X. Then it'll grab it and stow it automatically in the inventory. Grappling arm is probably the second most fun arm in the game, simply because of the mobility aspects it adds to the Prawn suit. It can be really useful for exploration, things like that. I was being silly and couldn't remember where I put things. So you can also choose which arm you want where if you're careful about it by equipping arms in a specific order. Same with the modules. Modules only really matter on the Seamoth for the storage compartments, but like I mentioned earlier, there's a video for that. Grapple arm, you're basically Spider-Man with the suit. It has a really long range. Whatever it sticks to will pull you to it. And you can combine the jetpack with it. It's pretty awesome. A lot of fun. Doesn't absorb a lot of... doesn't use a lot of the jetpack's... Not the jetpack, but the suit's power. This is a canyon in the shallows. You can just kind of get yourself out of a lot of spots. Might come to you that you get this before the jetpack. I'm not sure. I use the dev menu for a lot of this, just for simplicity's sake, because finding resources in this game can take quite a while. I realize that's half the fun, but I also like to just play, as I'm sure a lot of people would. If you want to use it, just hit L1 and R1 on your controller. It'll bring up a bunch of commands. The grappling arm can get stuck. It is manually activated and deactivated. It doesn't just fire out and hold, so you do need to remember to toggle it. If you don't let it go, it can hold you in place. I had that happen once. Couldn't figure out why. Felt very silly, but it also has one heck of a range, as you just saw. Thankfully, you don't take durability when you smack into things with the Prawn suit. You do with the Seamoth, though. Arm and the torpedo arm. Just real quick here. The propulsion arm is a lot of fun. Basically the reverse of the grappling arm. It brings objects to you instead of bringing the suit to the object. You can pull things. You can toss them out with the cannon, and you can also drop them. It might be useful for moving stuff around a campsite or something. I know there's some places you have to explore that can be kind of fidgety. So the torpedo arm, you can use gas or vortex torpedoes. If you load the torpedoes, it'll switch if you run out of ammo. Like say you have a couple of gravity ones equipped and a couple of gas ones. If you fire the gravity ones, it'll automatically switch to the gas torpedoes. You do have to get out of the Prawn suit to load the torpedoes manually, sadly. I wish you could do it from inside, but you can't. So just be aware of that. Honestly, this suit is really useful for a number of different reasons, especially later in the game. It being the deepest vehicle in the game, can't really go wrong. It docks with the Cyclops. all in all, it's pretty amazing. You can also repair it just by bringing along a repair tool. You don't need anything special. If you have the Cyclops vehicle repair module equipped and you dock with a Cyclops, it'll just recharge it and it'll repair it. You do have to have that specific module equipped. This has been Pixel Tidbits, bringing you a guide for the Prawn suit in Subnautica. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See y'all in the next one.